Alright, yo, I've recorded this so many times. Um, I'm gonna be talking about how I made this beat and just kind of how I go about things and like resampling and shit like that. Yeah, on Diddy this shit hard. Um, it's kind of like in the style of Jane or 2hollis. It's also like unique to me, so it's like a me type beat as well. So the two like main melodic things are this shit I resampled like 5 times, 13 times, I guess. Everything that says audio print was printed into audio, so just like resampled and shit. But so before I chopped it, it sounds like this. There's like this really weird like pitch bend here, so just like sounds like shit. That's why I chopped it like initially. It just gets fucking weird, man. Yeah, so chopped it. Second melodic resample. Okay, so I'm gonna just put this in a different project and like show you how I did that shit. Yeah. So the original sample, I mean, this was already resampled from the original sample, but so there's already reverb on it. This reverb means nothing. If you know, you know, type shit. Goat before he sold out. So yeah, I had that. I think it was like like that was the pitch or some shit, but I put this autochrome on it from Spank, and this shit is made by Alex on YouTube, I think. Could be somebody else, but I think it was ALX. Anyways, first thing I did was take away this offset, because I feel like this plugin tends to leave shit out of time. I don't know if this actually like fixes it, but I saw the words offset in like milliseconds, so I was like, type shit. So yeah, get that delay out of here. We don't want that. So there's like 3 things going on here with this like granular scanner, re-synthesizer type shit. Took away one of the 3 things and left the 2 things. Yeah, so just isolated the like 16th ticking. Then, you know, I'd be printing it. I printed that shit. I did the whole thing, but just like for the sake of the video. So yeah, like everything's in time. The original sample isn't in like any time. That's like the default, I think. So yeah, there's like no reason to put shit in time when this plugin, like, I mean, it snaps it to a grid, like all the chops and shit, so. So yeah, that's like the first thing I did, and then just isolated the shit. Yeah. And the purpose of isolating them was just like mix them different and stuff like that. I think I might have even like did the rate like that. No, I'm tripping. I didn't do that. Jordan never did that move. But what the fuck? Yeah. And then I just like we'll get into that. We'll get into that. But that's how those resamples were like birthed and shit. I meant to delete that. God damn it. But yeah. So that's how this shit spawned. Oh my god. God damn. So yeah, printed, rechopped, shaper box 3. Everything like in between these 2 bands was just wider ever so slightly. OTT. But just like a little bit though. just like a little bit though. Only a little bit. LFO too. I'll be using this on everything. I never even knew about this shit. I got it from Xavier. Yeah, use LFO tool on the other resample too. It's more dramatic on the other one though. 3 EQs, cause I'm 3 times the better man. Dope. The second one. I mean, like, It just sounds so much better with this. You could get really cool sounding things with this, like you could even oh no. But 2 OTTs, because like that's 1 OTT and then 2. It just sounds a lot thicker. Kilohertz reverb. Yep. EQ. And this EQ kind of defeats the purpose of the 2 OTTs, but like, I don't know. Yeah. Never used to this. Some like virtual riot bloodworth thing. That shit ain't make it to the final cut, dude. So yeah, just like concluding the resamples. Alright, enough of that shit. So when I was making this beat, yeah, so the first thing I had was the resample, and I just immediately like dropped down these crashes. I was like, shit, like, this shit sounds good. Yeah, this utility just kind of cuts it. Just like rolls it. Yeah. I guess like if I did this in MIDI, like I wouldn't, I mean, I guess I could still do this, but I don't know, it makes more sense in my head looking at it as audio with these, I don't know, I'm retarded. Next thing I added was this like thick ass snare clap. So yeah, this shit sounded like goated from the start. And then this open hat. I don't know when I started doing this, but yeah, every 4th like hat it should be like tape stopping. Saucillate or whatever. 16th hi-hat with like some really tiny rolls, like smaller than the 32 grid. Yeah, the pattern just like repeats because I'm not creative. Like some mixing shit, I guess. All the like the whole sound of this hat, like all this shit is populated over here, like around like what is that, 6K or is that 60K? Nah, that gotta be 6K. Yeah, just like dipped this down so like the hat could come through, like. The details, people. And I had some like other percussion over here. This like dubstep kind of sound. Just like before some snares or whatever, or clap. Yeah. But now this shit adds so much. Queshka drum kit. Uh, 808 from somewhere. Kurai drum kit. I mean, like I would put in 808s like just straight dry in the motherfucker, with like no mixing, cause I don't know, like, where's like a different. Okay, yeah, like I would just drop an 808 in, and like this shits are supposed to be like pre-mixed, but it all just sounded like shit, and I was like, my 808s sound like ass. Started putting just like a little bit of saturation, and I don't know, I feel like it just like makes things like fit. I don't know. Utility to make the sub mono. I guess I. Oh my god. I know how to use Ableton. But yeah, made the sub mono, and then everything outside the sub just like widened it a little bit. So yeah, that's like a large portion of the beat. Some like effects and shit. I feel like effects are so overlooked, bro. Like, I don't know. I used to not put any effects in anything, but they really, I don't know. That shit's the sauce. It really is. It really is. Crowd sound. Tag I have. I don't even know like where this is from.
1, 2, 3, hit it.
Here, and I just like stretch the 3. Yeah. Type shit, and then from Goat's drum kit. Yeah, just like put it in time. I think I stretched it a little bit. Probably not. But yeah, that's like pretty much everything. Master 448 hertz, yeah. I don't know. When you fully soft clip something, I feel like it kind of takes away. And then when you when you don't, when there's like like it's a hard clip, it's like too much. So I'm right in between, bro. I feel like it sounds good. So yeah, comment if you learned something. Thank you.